Hello. Oh, so sorry about that. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Midnight Minecraft. So, today I have decided enough beating around the bush. I am just going to go ahead and start working on the castle project. So, there's a few things I do want to do that I'm going to try and outline. For one, I do want to try and outline a entrance, perhaps here. Maybe set it back a few more blocks to, yeah, how about here? Yeah, if we put it there, you're getting the effect of it being a 5-wide walkway. I can extend the road some more, and I can sort of figure out the rough borders for this project. I think here is going to be a border. Here is going to end up being a border. I do want a tower of some kind attached to the project. I don't want it to be a perfect square. This is a smaller area, though. I do recognize that. Yeah, I think taking it all the way back to here is smart, although I could even push it farther, if we're being honest. Yeah, let's put it there. And then I want to redesign this area. I don't want it to just be a straight staircase down into the nether portal. I'd like to try and incorporate a spiral staircase design. Like have it curve around. And I think having a arched entryway over here could be a really nice touch. Yeah, I actually prepared for this a little bit, as you can see. Okay. So that already tells you that it's not going to be perfectly straight, or rather... well, let's see. Okay, it's going down to here. If I need to move it over by 1, I can figure out what to do with that later. But I think here would probably be the place to put that tower. It'd be relatively small, but it is something that could be done to add some detail to the design. Which, you know, that is good. I'm going to clear this area out, set up shop, and try to start working on an outline for the building. And I'll give you some progress from there. Thank you for donating yourself to the cause. Newly minted red sheep. You will help me make many a carpet. Just digging dirt, just digging dirt. So much fun digging dirt. Okay, we're back. Here is how it's looking so far. I left that grass patch in the middle in case if I wanted to make like an interior garden. It wouldn't be much larger than what it is right now, because I do like the idea of... Okay, so this is 3 wide, that should be enough. I don't really know what I would do with this central floor, but in theory, like a 3 wide walkway is enough. So at least with this front section of being able to either go off to the left or off to the right, this is a good spot to have a little interior garden area. And I could maybe expand it in other directions if this sort of just becomes a basement floor without a lot going on inside of it. That maybe the garden is the attraction and storage would be down here. This is the rough size of the tower for right now. I'm imagining it would just be a pretty straightforward staircase design. Nothing too incredible, just your standard staircase. Would it even go like that? No, it would go the other way. Yeah, so that way it can go up, turn up some more. Because it would go here. And then it would just go up to the... just be a spiral design up to the next floor. I might need to change it so that way there can be like little landings for where floor 2 is going to be, floor 3. Outside of the exterior staircase, I don't have much of a plan for this building. Yeah, outside of the external staircase down into the nether portal, I don't have a lot of a plan going on in here. This tower is more functional, but part of me has also considered putting like a circular wizard's tower over here. But I need to figure out the size of the building, the dimensions of the building. I'm also not going to put down any rooms for now. I'm just going to build the exterior, and I can work on figuring out rooms and layouts from there. So I'm going to build for a bit and get back to you with some progress, possibly. Alright, we're back with some more updates on how the build is going. I think you saw this already, that this is sort of the design I'm going with for the bottom floor. And you can start to see the further levels of the build right now out of the left side of the screen. But I think the idea of having the polished deep slate, either 1 or 2 blocks wide on the corners, is a good move. And having the cobbled deep slate acting as the bottom floor I think also works, especially since the idea is that it's going to be more polished and clean as it goes up, because the bottom floor is the one that sees the most activity, it's the most weathered, yada yada yada, whereas the more pristine stuff goes up with you. I am trying to incorporate this garden design into the center of the build. I think I'm going to put a spruce railing in here, and I don't think that the 5x5 is going to stick, but I think it is absolutely going to be 5 wide. It's just going to be a question of how long it goes out, because this is 4 blocks wide over here. This is still 3 blocks wide, which is fine. I also might have there be a difference between the southern side of the building, where you have the stairwell, and the northern end of the building, since the east wing and the west wing of the building aren't as developed, and depending on where along this eastern side I put the wizard tower, I might expand the building closer to expand the castle closer to the edge of the water. Like over there might be a good spot to put the wizard tower if I was so inclined, or to put some sort of access to a dock area, a private dock for this castle design. I don't think I'm doing anything too revolutionary here, but as you can see, we're going from the deep slate to the tough blocks. I do want to try and figure out how to transition from here, because here it's very structural, it's a very abrupt change. I'd almost be tempted to consider using half slabs here, where it's a deep slate on the bottom and then a tough brick half slab above it. Yeah. I do like the way this looks. I'm very happy with how this corner looks down here. I'm very happy with the way it's going up here. And I think this is a good point where I don't necessarily need to continue this pattern. I could continue it, but I don't think it's entirely necessary at this point. I think I'm good to sort of let it trail off on the inside of the building, at least. That we've established that there's a transition from the first floor to the second floor. I don't think this pattern is going to work with the tough blocks as well. I think that's another thing. I think I'm going to have to find a different way to mark off the interiors, or maybe I just get rid of it altogether. Who's to say? I do still need to figure out what to do when it comes to these staircases. I have one floor so far, and it's not the best design, but it's functional. Yeah. How's it looking from out here? Yeah, this is something I absolutely need to address. I need to put a window in here or something. I need to figure out a way to fix this, because this does not look good. Yeah, the exterior walls are going to be a problem. Like here, it's not as bad, but I tried something over here and I don't think it worked. I am happy with this particular door design, though. This is meant to sort of be a more rough cut basement area, so I'm also perfectly fine with these half blocks coming out. It's fine. I don't know if I want to make this a polished deep slate block or not, because there's already so much of it over here, and oh, you actually... shouldn't even be that anyway. Like, I think this is too much polished deep slate. It's breaking with the pattern, even if it is for a door design. I could always just try to push the door over another block, but that would then upset the 4-wide hallway, which is centered around the door. I don't know. I need to think about this. What are your thoughts on the castle so far? I'd love to read it down in the comments. As I said, I'm going to take a certain amount of inspiration from the old Irish castles. So I'm going to work on incorporating some of those designs into here. It might be difficult in certain areas to keep that promise and pull it off, but I'm certainly going to try.
Alrighty, so I just took a look and saw that the episode is about 17 minutes right now, so I'm thinking now would be a good time to wrap up. I do like the view of the castle so far. Once the castle is down, I do also hope that I'll be able to go in and plant some more trees, detail them better, because while it's nice having this custom spruce forest here, we're using the word custom very liberally, and I think it is a bit thin in certain areas. But it is nice to see the path in there. It would be nice to see more of it. I look forward to seeing this castle grow and continue with time, but it's very nice that after some amount of delay due to my cold, it is nice to get back to building and back to developing the world. That's gonna do it for this one, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.